Sell Your Car UK is back and delighted to offer for sale this fabulous Honda CR-V. It's a 2-litre petrol 6-speed manual SR edition in night black with black velour and half leather interior. It's a one owner from new car. It's done just under 15,000 miles since it was first registered in September 2014, coming on a 64 plate with a full Honda service history. And as an SR, you're going to get loads of toys with this car as well. Front and rear parking sensors included, rear parking camera, Bluetooth, multifunction steering wheel with cruise control, voice recognition, satellite navigation, DVD player. It's even got auxiliary ports for plugging in an external DVD player or a TV and video, whatever you want to do with it. USB input as well, and finally as well, heated seats. I say finally, there's probably a lot more things that I could probably list as well, but that'll do for now. Now, it's a privately owned vehicle that's being sold exclusively using the service here at Sell Your Car UK. Let's get up close and personal with the car just to show you exactly what you're going to be coming down to get. And we'll start off right here at the front, looking at the bonnet. Now you can see here it's in very good condition. There's no scratches, no cats have been using this as a bed, and there's no stone chips either. I'll just show you that here as we look at the front grille. Now the bumper is in good condition. Showing you over this side first of all, there's no scuffs or scratches. The other side has had a little bit of a bump. You've got to know it's there to see it, but I'll show it to you anyway, just so that there's no surprises. You can just see a tiny little bit marring there, a little bit marked down there, and you can just see a gap here in the plastic. We are actually going to sort that out. We're in the process of doing it, but we wanted to get this video on to show you right away. And it's good as well, because you'll come down, you'll see that we fixed it, and you'll go, oh, that's good, they fixed it. Now we're coming down the side of the car here, just to show you on the passenger side, you've got 18-inch diamond cut finished alloy wheels. They look fabulous. They've got this painted insert here, and the rest of it is really, really shiny. And one thing you'll notice here is the wheels are in very good condition. There is some minor curbing around those wheels on all four, but they are, as I say, minor, but I'm showing you them anyway because I don't want there to be any surprises, certainly not nasty ones if you're coming down to see the car. Loads of life left in the tyres. Show you the tread on there, and as well as that on the pads and discs as well. Doing my best to show you. Obviously we are open to any inspection if you want to head down here with the AA or an RAC inspection, or if you've just got a mechanic friend who you want to bring down here to show the car to and perhaps have them put their eagle eyes all over it, more than welcome to do so. Hello, you can see me. Just showing you here a couple of little marks on the wing mirror, nothing serious, doesn't really require painting. Coming down the side of the car here on the passenger side, you'll see that there's no scratches, no dents, no dings. It's in lovely condition. To this back wheel, so another wheel, another great condition. Again, I love that diamond cut finish. It's actually a machined finish. This isn't painted. The inserts, the grey bits are, but the outside is actually machined aluminium to give it this beautiful shine. It's a sparkle almost. So when light hits it at night, you just get this fabulous iridescent glow off of them. And during the day, it just reflects beautifully. A little bit of dust down there. Just reflects beautifully. It just stands out. Really, really lovely. I'm going to try and show you, if I can, the machined finish on the diamond cut. Just waiting for the camera to steady itself. No, it's not even. Oh, you can just about make out all those millions of tiny, very fine lines. That's how machined wheels appear. So it's not paint. Now this wheel has actually got no scuffing whatsoever. I know I mentioned before that all four wheels have got a tiny bit. This one actually appears to be absolutely perfect all the way around it and on the face. Loads of life again left in those tyres, Michelin's all the way around, and loads of life left in the discs and the pads. Coming around the back of the car, great condition. You've got a rear parking camera, as I mentioned earlier, and as well as that, you've also got rear parking sensors. It's in good condition. Very, very slight little mark just here. And being very fussy, it is a used vehicle. It's done 15,000 miles. If you want to respray bits like that, that's up to you. Touch up will probably clear that up though. We can have a look into that for you if that's something you want to be doing. Just showing you at the back here, the tailgate. Just want to show you that there's no dents or anything like that in here. It's clean as a whistle and straight as an arrow, I believe are the phrases to use on that. Coming around the driver's side now, just showing you another corner here in good condition, no marks, no scuffs or scrapes. And again, hello, going all the way down the side of the car here. Again, no dings, no dents. Now on the driver's side rear wheel, again another very, very tidy wheel, no marks. We haven't refurbished these wheels, these are exactly as they came out of the factory and they're in great condition, and again, as are the brakes and the tyres. Now on the driver's side, an evil person has been at work and has left their mark here. We are going to touch this up with a little bit of a touch-up paint. It's genuine paint from Honda. We're not going to be using a touch-up stick from Halfords or somebody like that. We haven't done it yet because, as I say, we want to get this car out there and on sale, but that will be taken care of prior to anybody picking up the car. And when you come down, you can have a look at that and you can go, oh yeah, that's a good job. I like that. So I'm just showing you that here because then there'll be no surprises. Now there's no scuffs here on this wing mirror. Hello again. And coming around the front of the car now, you can see good condition. There is a tiny dimple dent which you might have just noticed bouncing around, but I'm going to show it to you again. Just there you can see the ripple there where again some evil person has opened their car door into it. Very easy-ish to fix if you know the right people, which we do. We can get that sorted for you. It's not going to be done prior to the car actually being viewed, but if you want to get that sorted out before the car goes out, I'm sure we can handle that for you on your behalf. And now finally this wheel, just showing you the condition of this one. In fact, the first wheel is without doubt the worst one, and you saw it's just got one tiny little nick taken out of it. This wheel is in fabulous condition. I did say they were all curbed, but I was wrong. None of them are curbed except for one. Well, that doesn't make sense. Only one of them is curbed. Right, good life in tyres. Good life in the brakes, discs and pads. And that brings us back to where we started from, at this corner, at the front, with this beautiful Honda CR-V. Right, what's next? Well, keys, that's what's next, including one that has its own sleeping bag. I'm not sure what that's for, but anyway, yes, you've got one with a bag on it and the other one without. This is obviously the spare key, never been used. Two keys coming with it. They are remote central locking. Push the button to open the key bit, unlock the button like so, unlock the car, pardon me, like so, and then that does just that. So let's have a look inside. Now the first thing you're going to notice straight away on this video is it's in really good condition. You'd expect so, but it is a family owned car, so you know sometimes these do come to us in a bit worse for wear, quite literally wear. This one though is doing really, really well. The velour interior is scrubbing up really nicely. Nice thing about velour is you can draw on it. Look at that. Yeah, why you'd want to is beyond me, but we will. We will all the same. Oh, that's meant to be a heart. It's not working. It kind of worked. Anyway, I'll get rid of that. There we go. I was never here. Now you've got floor mats throughout. They are CR-V mats. You've also got in here manually adjustable seats. They're manually adjustable forward and back and up and down, so they're height adjustable. You can see here it's got the little tag there. So it's not actually velour, it's Alcantara. Pardon me, I said it was velour. It's Alcantara, which is something else completely and is very, very cool and very, very posh. Over here you've got electric windows. They are all one touch functions, so just press it once or pull it once for up and down. You've also got a lock here for the rear windows if you've got kids in the back. Central locking over here, electric wing mirrors, and a little button here because these wing mirrors are electric folding wing mirrors as well. Very fancy. Over here coming into the car, you can turn your traction control off if you're absolutely mental. You can turn your parking sensors off if you're living dangerously, and you can clean the lights. That's what that button is. This button just above it is the Econ button, which is just a funky little feature which shows you how clean you are driving, how efficiently you are driving in terms of fuel economy. I'll try and demonstrate that because we don't actually go for a drive in these cars in this video. Any test drive is welcome, and then you're more than happy, I'm more than happy to show you how that economy works. I'm going to put the key in the ignition, give it a turn, put my foot on the clutch, car starts up. Now it's telling me to put my seatbelt on. It's also telling me to take the handbrake off. Those are the only warning lights that you can see there. We're sadly not going to see how this fabulous economy mode works, but basically these little lines going up here on both sides of the dial, those go green and greener depending on how efficiently you are driving. So if you're flooring it with your foot to the floor, getting every single bit of power out of every gear change, then you'll never see those green lights ever. And if you're pootling, I love that word, pootling around town using the gears as efficiently as possible, then that will be bright green around the edges, just like that lovely green leaf up there that tells you economy mode is on. Press the button down here and that light goes off. press it again, and that light goes back on. Funky little function, it's got to be said. Now you've also got a trip computer in here, which you can see is showing not a lot, but it is showing that the car has done, at the time of filming, 14,624 miles. We've got an average miles per gallon over the last 15.75 hours of driving of 28 miles per gallon, which is actually very reasonable, especially for a big petrol SUV or 4x4 like this one. So very impressive. Actually, that's on average of trip A, and just to show you, trip A is actually 266 miles. So that's a very, very healthy miles per gallon, which is one of the reasons why the Honda CR-V is such a popular family SUV. Now coming back and just showing you a bit more of the steering wheel, you've got auto wipers over here, you've got auto lights over here, so you only ever need to touch these stalks to do the indicators, or indeed turn on the rear windscreen wiper should you require it. Over here on the steering wheel, you've got controls for cruise control, trip computer, phone including voice recognition, and controls here for the stereo, so you can flip between CD, DVD, radio, auxiliary, whatever you want, and that is all over here. So I'll just turn this on very quickly and I shall show you here what should I show you? The map. Here we go. So you've got sat nav is here. If I pop it into reverse, you'll see that screen changes to a rear parking camera, and it's got a nice little diagram there just showing you how much room you've got behind you if you're driving into a specific space. I'm not going to go into too much detail with this, but just know that, as I showed you before, if you go to source, I'll take it out of reverse first. If you go to source up here, these are your sources. So you've got FM 1 and 2, DAB, which is digital radio 1 and 2, hard disk drive, CD, long wave, medium wave, USB, Bluetooth audio, and further auxiliary port audio as well, which can be plugged in here in your center armrest. You can see here you've got a USB, a power outlet socket, otherwise known once upon a time as a cigarette lighter, and here is video input, which if I flick up, you'll just see you've got the yellow, white and red going on there. And a little bit more space in there as well should you want to plug anything in. There's the USB, just show you that there. You've got another power outlet, or cigarette lighter as they were once known, just over here. Obviously there is no cigarette lighter in the car. That is there, so you can plug another thing in. Cup holders are in here. Heated seats are here for the driver and the passenger side. You can have it on hot or warm, high, low. And over here you've got start, stop, which if you have the button lit, it is off. If you have the button not lit, then it is on, which means when you come to a complete standstill, foot off the clutch, then the engine will stop and cut out, which will save you some more fuel, which will be why you're probably also going to get about 28 odd miles to the gallon. Now you've also got a further screen just up here to show you a little bit more in the form of your trip computer, and that is controlled using this button just here, which is why that changed. And you can have a very funky clock, you can have what the audio is showing, or you can have your trip computer. It's worth reading the manual for things like that because it's a little bit more complicated and a little bit more features than I've just demonstrated. Moving down the car, I've shown you a bit about this. It's all very, very cool. Highly recommend you having a fiddle with this as well. And just below that is dual zone climate control. This side controls the temperature of the passenger side, this side controls the temperature of the driver's side. Pressing sync means that they can be independent of each other, or press it again and one fits all. It is fully functioning air conditioning. It's topped up, it's gassed, it's very cold. I nearly swore, but it is very cold, which is great on a day like today where it's mildly grey, but it's very humid. 6 gears. It's a 6-speed manual gearbox. Drives beautifully. There's no issues with this car whatsoever. It is still under Honda warranty until the end of September 2017. You've got in here loads of storage space. What else is there? I don't know. More storage space up here with this very cool sunglasses holder, and as well as that, flick that back up there and you've got a kids mirror, so you can look in the back and see what your children are destroying if you so wish. Now the great thing about this car as well, if I do actually zoom round to the back, just quickly show you, it has 3x3 point seat belts. It's incredibly versatile in the back here. It's like Mylene class in terms of rear seat versatility, I'm kind of getting to the point where Mylene Class is very versatile. She plays the harp, you know. Anyway, it's very versatile because in the back here you've got folding seats. They fold flat, they fold completely flat and flush with the floor. They're independent seats, so you can just fold that side or you can just fold these sides here. And you've got an armrest in the middle, but most importantly, I'm still pointing at it, so I'm going to show you it. You've got ISOFIX points across the whole rear of the car, which means you can plug an ISOFIX point in here. Now, it's not wide enough for you to fit 3 ISOFIX seats in the back. I should make that clear because we get asked here all the time at SellYourCarUK to source cars where you can put 3 ISOFIX points in the back. People having triplets, that kind of thing. But it is actually, what this means is you can have an ISOFIX seat here in the middle, if you so wish, and then booster seats on the right and left, or whatever configuration you can think of. But I just wanted to show you that because it's very rare. It's a very cool thing. It's why the Honda CR-V is so popular. Right, well, it's not the reason, but it's one of them. I'm going to jump out now, and I'm going to show you in the back properly now, because I want you to see the condition of the car is lovely. And the other thing I want to show you is just, well, like I said, the Mylene Class of cars. If I pull that lever, I mean, come on. That is build quality right there. That is amazing build quality. So one-handed, just pulling on this little lever here, and you have got a completely flat floor for loading big things through. You've still got 2 seats over there, including an ISOFIX in the middle or an ISOFIX on the side there, should you need it. Now, to put this seat back, one-handed, push, and plonk. It's just genius. And then flip that up there for the headrest. It's just genius. And if you think that that was a fluke, if I come around the other side, now it's not going to work as well because I've got the central seat belt here plugged in, this seat belt that lives up here. But if this wasn't plugged in, you just pull this lever and everything does the same thing. It's still doing it, but you've now got this seat belt. So you might want to unplug that first. But seriously, how good was that? It's the little things in life, it really is. Right, I'm going to put that back and put that back. All done one-handed, couldn't be easier, couldn't be quicker. Pop that up there just to show you here. Armrest, cup holders, another headrest there. What else? Pockets in the back seats, mats throughout, really good condition. It has been used to carry children. If you want to plug yours in, you can do, but the condition really does look fabulous. Now, finally, the boot. I'm going to come around the boot because I want to show you in the boot all of the docks. We've got loads of stuff actually in here. So we've got a parcel shelf. I'll just get that out of the way. Some nets to put things in, levers here if you want to fold those seats down as well. Just genius. Now that isn't folding them oh, it is. Look, I mean, it's too clever. It's just too clever. I'm pulling these levers here, and I mean, come on, really? It's too clever. In the back, we've got loads of docks. They all live in this little neat leather Honda wallet, including a How It Works CR-V guide to the navigation system. Both of those are all in English. Enjoy reading that. We've got proof of the 12,500 mile service that was carried out at 8,000 miles in October 2015 from Honda. Pre-delivery inspection report as well. We've got the service book. It hasn't been physically stamped. Why I order, but it has got the time, date and mileage in there. It needs to go back to Enfield. You can post it off, they will stamp it and post it back to you, but we're not going to be dealing with that here and now because we want to keep that in our possession until the car is sold. Last but by no means least, take a breath. SuperGuard. When this car was originally purchased brand new, it had a SuperGuard paint protection treatment which was put throughout the vehicle, including in the interior, which is why that interior is in such good condition, it must be said, and also why the exterior is as well. See it for yourself when you come down to see it. But you've also got this pack which is coming with the car, including an alloy wheel cleaner and protector, a bird lime neutralizer. Lime is obviously a much politer word than some words we might use, and some car shampoo, and this protection cream thing. Also coming with these gloves and a nice cloth, living in this very neat little wallet. It's very clever, very nice touch. SuperGuard wouldn't have been cheap. It's even got a little brush here for cleaning those alloy wheels. Obviously it helps if you look after them as well as the current keeper, and they are in that good condition. And that's everything. I've covered it all. I'm going to shut that boot and I'm going to make my way around to the front of the car again, where we began. Now, this car is coming, as I said, with Honda warranty. It's got warranty on it until 2017, the end of September to be precise. It was last serviced in October 2015. If you want to do the next service, you can do. You don't have to go through Honda to do it, but they do fixed price servicing, which is very reasonable. We can organise that for you, should you so wish, whether it's through Honda or another mechanic, or indeed our mechanic, who we prefer here at Sell Your Car UK. That's entirely up to you. Finance is available should you need it or want it. There is finance currently outstanding on the vehicle, but that will be settled prior to the new owner taking collection of the vehicle. And if you want as well, we can also add extra warranty onto the car through a company called Warranty Wise, who we highly recommend here at Sell Your Car UK. And you can have up to 3 years additional cover at the end of the current Honda term. It's much cheaper than getting a warranty through Honda and gives you the same level of cover. Oh, we can cross all these bridges when it comes to it. Likewise as well, part exchange, but there is only one place to get this fabulous Honda CR-V, 2-litre petrol, 6-speed manual, as that person drives away trying to go to the bank to get his money quick enough. And that one place to get it from is exclusively using the services here at Sell Your Car UK. Thank you for watching.